Good morning, everybody. I'm your spooky host, and welcome back to more PPML Draft League Week 6. We are over halfway through the season now. Skipped the Week 5 watch party because I didn't feel like it. But now I feel like it, so we're going to hop on here with Jaden shortly and watch the games of Week 6. Get everybody up to date. Let me just post some links in various places first. And then we'll hop in with Jaden. We're live. I'll post in my Discord as well. Watch party. Week 6 watch party. Exclamation point, come join live. We have very special guest, Jaden. But I need to write that out. Special guest, the J27. Okay. Posted that. Let's hop in the call with Jaden. Hello, hello. I need to update my audio settings, I guarantee it. Input device. Yeah, you know how it goes. Okay, gaming headset. That should be... Can you talk again, please?
Hello, testing. 1 2, test 1 2 3.
That's a good test if I've ever heard it.
Alright.
Okay. Oh yeah, your volume's looking good. Okay. Jaden, hello. Thank you for joining me today.
Of course, always. It's a pleasure to be on your Twitch stream while recapping what happened the week prior to this week.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we should have waited until your triumphant spoilers Week 7 match, but this will be good too, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I still won last week, so it's like, it's all good.
Yeah.
Not as good as
exciting to see how things have turned since you drafted some steel types.
Oh, dude, my team is fire now.
Yeah.
I can do so many things. Nobody's going to expect it. Although I do see my next week's match against Doug being difficult. Doug's team is actually kind of scary.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, he made some updates, too. I feel like we've seen a lot of people updating their teams this season, which, like, we saw to some degree in previous seasons, but it's, like, a lot right now. Especially today, it was crazy.
Yeah, I think the main reason is like because of the Ubers. When we did the original draft, everybody got the Ubers and then had to pick low point mons. Basically, there was so much open in the middle of the draft of good mons. So people have been trying to figure out how to still use their Uber, but get some of those better mons into their team. It's
a good point. It's a good point. Yeah, and now everybody's adjusting for playoffs. We're getting so close. You picked up Empoleon and Clink Clang. How's that been treating you? I really like the Empoleon in particular.
The Empoleon's been treating me good. Clink Clang in scrimming has been... It's kind of a sleeper. I don't think people are going to expect Clink Clang to be as good as it is once it actually gets in play. It hasn't actually seen play. It's been in battles that just... Those battles I've not needed to bring it or use it. So...
That's just another arrow in your quiver for when the day arises.
Oh yeah, I think I do. No, I don't want to give away too many strats to my match against Doug. So.
Sure. Yeah, no worries. We can just get into it then.
I'd like to see what you're watching.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I'll do that with the powers of Discord. Share my screen.
Yeah.
Share screen. All right.
Why can't I see your... What is going on?
We'll take all the time we need to adjust. Let me know when you're good.
I think if I click that, click this, click this. Any way to make this any bigger? It's always a problem. of size when it comes to my screen with these things. I think this should be fine. All right.
Is this better?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Okay, so it's enough?
Yeah.
All right, well, we're starting off with Doug, who you were just mentioning, and Jake. Both definitely looking to get some wins in the second half of the season and get into playoffs. I guess the first thing I'm noticing is, Jake's got all these psychic types, and I do see a nice Hydreigon there. Maybe we go for like a Scarf Dark Pulse thing. I don't know. What do you think?
Maybe. Yeah, definitely the Hydreigon against especially like the Mewtwo, the Deoxys, and the Metagross. But watch out for that Arceus Fire though. It can cause some problems. Looks like he has a good counter for it though with the Tapu Fini and the Vaporeon.
He's got some water types. Yeah, good matchup for Doug probably.
I don't see his answer for the Toxic Rope though. That poison fighting typing might be good against the Tapu Fini.
Yeah.
It's also going to be good against the Hydreigon.
It's going to absorb water.
Yeah.
The answer might be
a good pick to deal with the Eternatus. So.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, I think maybe the Eternatus would be the answer for the Toxicroak, perhaps.
Maybe. Maybe a Draco Meteor or something.
Yeah, that could be big. Let's watch. Let's find out. Classic Regieleki, classic Deoxys defense lead. We've got screens. And Deoxys doing what Deoxys does. Set stuff up. I would have liked to see a recover, I think.
Yeah.
You can kind of just stay in on Regieleki and chip away at it. Bullet Punch. There's the Dark Pulse. Behind screens, too. That's not too bad.
I like a Hammer Arma Metagross would have been a good answer for the Hydreigon if Jake had read that. Or who's Gnarly Habit again?
Yeah, I think it's Jake.
Not Jackson? No, it is Jake.
Yeah,
this is week 6. That was Jake.
Yeah, some kind of coverage there would have been good. Or at least like a stronger Seal type move. Like Bullet Punch isn't boosted by Technician or anything. I get wanting to hit strongly, but... Or hit fast, but... I mean, you're not gonna get much out of it. Mystical Fire, take out the Deoxys, and all the walls are gone.
Yeah. Wobbuffet to take.
Gonna trap this Mewtwo. And it lives.
Take it down, and that's gonna be a Mirror Coat. Bye bye Mewtwo.
And that's why Wobbuffet.
Oh no, not losing the Wobbuffet. It's so sad to see.
I mean, good stuff from Doug, taking out 2 Ubers with a 2-point Mon. Incredible stuff.
That's true. So much value. It seems to be his trend, is using the Wobbuffet to take down Ubers.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of an Ubers Mon. At least it used to be before like the power creep got so bad. Like back in, I think Gen 4, it was like an Uber that was used quite a bit. And Glaceon blowing up Eternatus. I know it's super effective, but that's kind of surprising. And Regieleki cleans up.
Good match.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, really well played from Doug. All right, Molly versus Noah. This is I'd say this is a pretty big one. Everybody's trying to take down Noah and get rid of his undefeated streak. And Molly fighting for a strong playoff spot after a pretty good start to the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Just looking at the matchup here, we've got Rain versus nobody that's Rain weak in particular, or Water weak. You know what I mean?
I think that maybe there's a Thunder on Toxtricity, maybe, to take advantage of the Rain. I
wonder how much does Overdrive do?
That's always the one thing that that's always the one thing that I keep in mind when I'm going against weather team,
How can you take advantage of it?
being weak to it.
Um,
Kind of like
80
an arm match. I was really hoping for a rotor veil pop off because I knew you were setting snow, and you brought brick break, and I was like, why?
Why? Why? Yeah, I think it's the right move. It's something I try to be kind of cognizant of. I know today I was just like looking through my team a lot, looking for adjustments, and I was like, man, I really wish Slowking had teleport so that I wouldn't have to set snow every time and I could mix it up. But there's not like a ton of Pokemon that take advantage of snow. So, what's up, Slayer Bear?
Yeah.
Anyways, here, what do you got? Defog. Noah's got defog probably on the Pelipper, but you could probably get sticky webs up. And that would help with like rain, like speedy Seismitoad and for some Urshifu. Because if you can get cooking here, Toxtricity does look pretty good offensively. What electric? You have to deal with the Goodra first. That seems to be the big issue. But electric, poison.
And get rid of the ground type.
That's a good point too. Yeah, it's
once you get rid of the Seismitoad and the Goodra, Toxtricity probably could take this.
Yeah, so
with it. Maybe the group on it, because that still resists electric too. But the poison side of Toxtricity deals with group on it as well. So
maybe a shift gear or something like that. But let's check it out. Oldest trick in the book.
Webs. Always.
And we're gonna break the sash with surging strikes. Unfortunate. But you gotta be careful about that. Was that banded? That did a lot of damage.
There's the rain. Using Skull taking advantage of the rain. That's an interesting idea. How did that burn come? Was it a flame orb or something?
It's a flame orb. Milotic has Marvel Scale. When it is a status condition, its defense gets boosted. So it's self-toxics to avoid getting status by like poison, and also making its defense super high.
And burn doesn't hurt it because it's mainly special, so that's something.
Yeah, look how little that's doing against a Pokemon that's weak to it. Now, definitely tempting. The problem with this kind of strategy is definitely that you're inviting in like a crit. But we do get out in time into a switch in for this. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's going to be enough. I'd like to see a stronger stab move or something there to deal with the brute bonnet there. Rock slide. Maybe it's choiced. And we've got steel dragons.
See?
0 damage.
Come down and slam.
Oh, come on and slam it. Welcome to the jam, dude. Came prepared for the Dialga with the Earthquake, but Goodra not packing the highest attack stat. Ice Beam.
Yeah.
Good Thunder on the Manaphy. That's going to take care of. Definitely a threat. A big setup threat. And unfortunately, taking a lot of damage on this Dialga.
I feel like a dragon move would have been nice there, but...
Yeah, I think a lot of the dragon moves Dialga's going to pull out are going to be special, and like, you just soak that up with Goodra.
Yeah, that's true.
So definitely having trouble breaking through this Milotic. Molly making...
Is this the Thunder? Any Thunder here?
Overdrive. Yeah, that's resisted. Yeah, that Goodra's a problem. No, Austin, we didn't watch your match yet. We've only been through 1.5 so far. Big Draco, but that's going to leave you at a an advantage you could definitely take advantage of. Once you get your health up, I'm switching into something else to set up or something like that against this, because the Goodra's crippled. But we're gonna stay in, maybe get the burn on. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. I think he's just
now that Earthquake's doing nothing.
Yeah. Ice Beam. Are we gonna Scald and try and get the burn off? No burn. That's unfortunate. That could have been a game changer. But gonna run out of recover soon for sure.
It's only got, what, 2 more recovers? 1 more recover?
Looks like it. Seed Bomb. Not getting any crits, which is pretty impressive. And that Brute Bonnet's healing up while you're doing this. You're only gonna get another attack. I'd almost like to see a switch into like something else at this point. Like Toxicity would be pretty free, right? Into a Seed Bomb.
Yeah, it would take it really well.
Yeah. Sucker, Scald, no, and there's the burn.
Unless you just want to get as much damage. Oh, there's the burn. There you go.
Yeah, but here's the problem
turning
now.
into a bit of a battle.
Some of those guys are crippled, but Rain's still here with Seismitoad and with Urshifu. I like the setup. Calm Mind.
That was really good.
That must be some kind of... Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, it takes it, but at what cost?
Yeah.
You're gonna get prioritied.
At least the Gooter is gone, but that Fluttermane is, yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, you really wanted to live that. Yeah, that could have been it. Okay, we're gonna take that out. But then there's just no answer for these guys, right? Not both of them.
Yeah, like I don't. Yeah, because Surging Strike takes it out.
That'll certainly do it there.
That's a free switch into the... Oh, yeah, no.
And that'll do it too. So close.
Urshifu's so good.
Oh, yeah.
Such a good mon.
And that, I mean, just Surging Strikes itself is so good. You always got to keep an eye out for it. Some really good moves there for Molly, but ultimately, that's no, it did what we needed to do, right? All right, we've got Steve versus Jeremy. Jeremy, Regenerator, big bulky guys. I like the Superior too, but it's got to be used well. And then Steve, packing the Spite Ops. We've got Sticky Webs. Looks like maybe a little bit of Hazard stack.
Maybe, especially with Overquill. Overquill's Hazard, right? Or
Yeah.
at least in another way.
Definitely spikes. I mean, look at it, right?
Yeah. Right? I mean, it spikes.
Spikes. Yeah, it is. If Iron Moth has like Psychic or something, it could absolutely blow this team up. You just got to get through the Toxapex. And I feel like it definitely could have a Psychic.
How are we getting past the Zacian?
A Poison type move? And booster speed?
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Man, this is a problem.
How is he getting through the... What's the walls happening? 'Cause that's the nice thing about the two walls there, Toxapex and Ferrothorn, is they kind of cover for each other.
Mm-hmm.
They're really hard to play around.
Yep.
Like when it's like if there's a fire type move coming for the Ferrothorn, you switch into Toxapex, which takes the fire or fighting move.
Yep.
And then if there's any other move that's not fire fighting, you go to the Ferrothorn.
Yep. So, it is a pretty solid combo to break through. I think maybe Assault Vest, Regenerator, Tornadus could handle some of these. Basically the Iron Moth. But other than that, I don't see a good answer.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. Starting off with the... Hey, there's no ground type. You can Volt Switch all day. And we go for the Will-O-Wisp, which really is gonna... I mean, still impressive damage from Zacian, but...
That's gonna nerf that Zacian. Yeah, it's a lot of damage, but it's not one-hitting anything anymore.
Yeah, really efficient just takedown of the legendary for that team. And we're going for the Swords Dance.
So good.
And attacked. Crunch, sure.
That did a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Good haze. Get rid of that stat.
Yeah, what are we doing? Going for a defense drop? Just working through... Maybe a defense drop? Scald.
Maybe.
Gonna get burnt too. What is the goal there? Just to die? Yeah, I feel like maybe this should have happened earlier. So now you just freely volt switch, yeah. You could do that all day. Overcool again, and yeah, you just shut it down again. And predicting the switch into the Toxapex again. Luckily with the burn and the attack drop, Rotom still lives. Wow.
Massive damage.
I don't know if that's Espeon being frail or Rotom being impressive.
Probably Rotom being impressive.
Yeah, you're right. We're gonna get toxicked by the Toxapex.
I still don't know how he answers that.
Yeah, we've paralyzed the Torn-T, so the biggest threats on the field are pretty much neutralized. That Superior could definitely still do stuff, but I can't believe that Psychic dropped the substitute. Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah. Ferrothorn comes out. Here's Spite Ops. Just gonna take
Ops. Are we getting webs here?
Taunt, stop it from spiking.
Smart.
Underwaving.
Stop it from doing its thing of just stalling. So I think it's a big toxic protect faller, right?
Yeah. And we eject buttoned out into the Moth, who set up a substitute. Really good. And not Psychic, but Discharge. I feel like
It does hit it.
you Fiery Dance to build your special attack up?
I would have fired a dance behind that sub for sure.
Ferrothorn comes in, is gonna take a Discharge, but like, what's the end game here? It's getting a little bit of chip back on Toxapex, who doesn't have the boots to survive. And now we do get the boost. Yeah, not a good gambit.
This is turning into a very long game. We're already at turn 26, and there hasn't been a single kill yet. There it is.
Yeah, this ain't
turn
gonna...
26 finally gets a kill.
And I think it's all over from here. Look at this. It's
the Moth might sweep.
Really just like methodical placement of hazards at the right time. Got the threats burnt and taken out. Some clean stuff from Steve.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
That was a lot of work to win that battle.
Yeah, and in a clean fashion too. Yeah, great job. Great job. All right, Austin, I don't know if you're here, but we're doing Chris versus Austin, and then, oh, Jaden, you'll be right after that.
Huh?
You know, Heatran and, was it Minecraft Boy, Knucklestack could be cousins. What do you think?
Heatran and Knucklestack being cousins. I think Knucklestack's just a little too salty, you know?
He's a little too salty, yeah. It corrode the steel for sure. What are we looking at here? We've got a spinner, so definitely not going to keep up webs forever. However, like, anything's happy to be in on Toadscruel. Meowscarada can...
My question is, how does Chris get around Geomancy? I don't see an answer for Geomancy. Maybe Heatran.
I think Heatran.
Try to resist it and hit it. Maybe there's a haze on Murkrow to get rid of the stat boost.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Arceus Fairy might get something to disrupt the Geomancy, but if he doesn't have anything to disrupt the Geomancy, I think Xerneas sweeps.
Yeah, I think it looks really good. Yeah, I think it's got to be the Heatran, because I don't think Xerneas has like ground coverage, or maybe fighting coverage, but I don't even know about that. Webs looks good. Meowscarada looks good. Meowscarada looks really good. The stab coverage, triple axle into like half this team. And there we go. There's Meowscarada. Get rid of this balloon with a U-turn. Absolutely.
Easy.
Yep.
Don't tell me that Heatran is about to explode.
It's gonna get exploded. I mean, I like that it's called self-destruct, though. You've been freed. This is your match.
Oh,
Just as it
wow,
starts.
that Braver did a lot of damage.
Yeah, well, Honchko's got some... Honchko's packing some heat. And Great Fairy resist. 4 times resist. Terra Steel. Gonna do some damage to this. That's... Tinglu's pretty bulky and doesn't have innate recovery, so it's nice to be able to make some progress there. I don't see any hazard clearing from Austin's team, so he's got to be careful. But we've got the Boots Arcanine. Wow, that thing is so bulky.
Yeah, Boots Arcanine good.
And Xerneas.
The deer dead? Deer's dead.
Yeah, going down to hazards. Yaskarada coming in. Flower Trick, crit.
Flower Trick, that gets rid of its dark typing, which is nice, I
Wow.
guess.
What a move.
Judgment does so much damage.
Well, think about how little damage that's stab 120 base power attack. But it just had no investment in because it was so bulky. And just flower tricking away.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Everything's weak now, isn't it?
Yeah. Arcanine can just like extreme speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting whirlwinded like crazy, Austin. And yeah, I mean...
Oh, see, yeah.
There you go. We know it's Boots, so it can change moves.
I think that's that.
Ruination's not going to be enough.
Ruination just does half, so...
Extreme speed. Yep. Well, pretty good after getting whirlwinded.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Austin. Very good stuff.
No.
Oh, am I losing you?
Austin, we will not stop whirlwinding you.
That's funny. Jaden, it's your match. Why don't you take the lead on this one? What was your prep like?
Jeez. Can I remember what this match was?
Versus Richard.
Yeah. I think this prep, I wasn't too worried about Richard as a player, so I focused a lot on how can I get Lugia to pop off, and I noticed something. Was it this match that he didn't have anything? Oh, okay, I remember exactly now. I prepped to deal with Walking Wake because I thought Walking Wake was going to be a problem.
Yeah.
And then I actually went into like screaming with people, found out Walking Wake was not a problem. I could deal with it very easily, outspeeding it, hit it twice, it's dead.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too worried, but I also in prep noticed no dragon weaknesses. And Lugia got Dragon Pulse. Or sorry, no Dragon Resist.
Yeah.
So I could sit with Lugia if I got it to where it needed to be and just Dragon Pulse away, and I would have been pretty clean because I think Lugia outsped everything. It feels like this match was 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I know it was only last week.
That's...
yeah. We'll see. See if I remember what happened.
Seems like a solid game plan. I worry about Lugia's like passivity unless you have Calm Mind, but maybe you do have Calm Mind. Just like not a huge base special attack, especially with like non-stab moves. Aeroblast is like high base power and stab.
Yeah. Something I'm finding though is if I can outspeed and roost.
Yeah.
I just.
You just live.
It's such a wall.
Yeah. Thunder Punch.
Oh yeah, I remember I had a lot of good pivots into Landers in this match.
Yeah. Earth Power, wow. And it's special attack boost, so not going to have enough speed to get through you. Austin.
And I actually Landers in this. I decided to drop the Life Orb.
Oh, yeah, clever. I mean, I like it. Mix it up a little bit, right? Jaden, Austin says he has a newfound hatred for Lugia. Where did that come from? That's funny. Yeah, Lugia can be really frustrating. I think Sierra had some problems with him early on in the season, back when he was on whose team was it? I can't remember.
Yeah.
But speed boost.
I think I even remember. Yeah. Bring it down to his dash. This did get me a little worried because now it's sped with the
Ooh, flinch.
thing, but he didn't have a move to one hit.
Yeah.
Oh, the flinch hurt. That's what it was.
For sure.
I think I let this go down because of that. And I was like, all right, you can have it.
You called it out, lucky flinch.
But at this point, it's like, I take that, and then I kill. So.
Man, I feel like.
Thunderwave. Oh, okay. So I didn't get the sweep of Lugia in this one, I don't think. Because that's one thing I noticed is once Lugia is paralyzed, it can't really do much. I can't outspeed. I can't do the roost strats. I did pull a Toxic, though, thinking, okay, I can Toxic stall. I think he had a Gardevoir or something that I wanted to Toxic in case he brought it because of the dragon. The no dragon resist besides that. But Toxic ended up working in my favor, which ended up making this a really fun mat.
Yeah. 2v2, but your guys are looking a lot more healthy. Nice Terra Steel. Yeah.
And then Terra Steel here.
Did that matter? That crit?
The crit didn't matter.
Okay.
The body slam was it's sheer force, life orb, body slam.
I forgot about sheer force. That's a good point.
It didn't matter.
Yeah, good point. Anyways, well played game. Yeah, Sun and like some of these mons are like really crazy. When are you gonna bust out Aeroblast, dude?
Once I see a team that doesn't have 50,000 resistances to flying.
Really? I feel like that's so rare to see like a bunch of flying resists. Apparently they're everywhere.
Everybody in this league has flying resist. Oh yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know. I'm just excited. I think it's a cool move. Like high crit rate, high base power. On like Lugia kind of needs that to like really be able to smash. But
it can miss. I think that's
it
another
can
thing.
miss.
I also just don't like it when it misses.
Oh, I get it. I get that. Imagine missing 2 head smashes in a row. Like misses can really wasting
really
a turn.
affect the outcome of the game.
Yep. All right, Nick versus Sean.
Yeah, 2 turns for that matter.
Yeah, honestly. Sean made a little bit of an adjustment. We talked about this a little bit, just like the way he kind of likes to play. He likes to get a guy in and kind of set up and just like attack. And I'm like, that's like hyper offense. Why don't you get like a sticky web setter to help with the speed so you could just like totally focus on power. And he did that a little bit, and we'll see how it works out here. Nick, however, really good player with just a suite of difficult Pokemon to fight against.
I really need to improve my standing for playoffs, because right now I'm set to go against Nick in the playoffs, and I don't want to.
That's a scary start. Yeah. You can do it. You got Steel types, so that'll certainly help.
Yeah. But
my big thing here.
Plenty of ground type coverage, so.
Yeah, that's tricky. So the big thing here is I feel like King Gambit comes in at the end and just like wins. I don't know what's taking, like there's no,
I mean,
like Will-O-Wisp from Dragapult might help. Maybe low kick Weavile could be big, but you need to be able to survive a Sucker Punch.
Yeah.
Focus Blast, Darkrai.
Umbreon has pretty big bulk. Might be able to survive something and do something. Maybe.
Yeah, Foul Play.
Big maybe.
Foul Play.
Umbreon get Yeah, foul play would be good. Does Umbreon get Earthquake or something? I don't remember.
It doesn't have the
So
attacking
many
stat
like
to...
random mons get Earthquake.
Yeah. Not bad for a mostly flying team though. Against you. Alright,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
let's watch. Sticky webs, screens,
Rain, web.
spore, spirit break. Ribombi's so frail. Red card.
Era.
Gonna die to Ice Shard. Oof.
Ice Shard kills Bobby.
Dragapult decides he doesn't want to be in there against, or maybe it was a double switch.
He was like, wait a minute.
Gonna SD on the Grimmsnarl,
Could be.
but
Looks like Nick just want to get those screens up though. No balloon on the Aegislash. What is he doing here?
yeah, it's gonna be tough to survive. But now that you're in defense form, you're not.
Bond.
Yeah,
Did not kill.
you gotta run your
Oh,
calcs
that's-
on that.
Unfortunate.
Destiny Bond's great on a Mon that's gonna die. Shadow Sneak.
It would die here, which would be better, but sets a reflect up.
This is one of those unfortunate situations where you just like make the wrong
Read
move
that
every
Destiny
single time.
on a mile away. Yeah. Aegislash, like, it's tricky, right?
Yeah.
In order for it to work really well.
It's just like,
And Destiny Bond's just not working. I see what he's doing.
yeah.
He's trying to be like, okay, I'm really low. I Destiny Bond on my off protect turns, and just don't ever touch. Like, let him kill me.
I can't believe he got
Makes
it.
sense.
Like, it feels like Nick would. I mean, I guess it was like three
There was no
times.
other choice. Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of had to let it die. U-turn. It's the Umbreon, but
Oh.
big Terrablock. This league does love Destiny Bond, and I don't understand it. Like, I guess it's a 1-for-1 trade, maybe a bad mon for a good mon, but like, that's a free turn for setup.
Yeah.
That's a free turn for hazards. That's a free turn for status. Like, you got to be careful, man.
Like, unless it's Wobbuffet, Destiny Bond is very tricky to play around with.
Yeah. Protect. Just not going to be enough. But you are getting through some of the Trick Room turns, which is nice. A lot of Trick Room in this league, too. I've done a little bit of it this season, which I don't normally do. But there's just so many teams that are so fast. What do you expect me to do?
I wish I had. Do I have Trick Room?
Lugia might have it. It's like a psychic type, ghost type move most of the time. And there goes Weavile.
It made me think because Doug's team is, well, it's average is fast because Regieleki, so it's got me thinking. That's
Yeah.
all. I don't know if I'll do that though.
Yeah, I don't see how we get through King Gambit here. Phantom Force, not going to do that much damage. And yeah, you just do this twice and you win. And this is even before it got like a bunch of fallen. You need to, when you're facing Nick, you have to have a King Gambit answer. You've got to have something fighting type, ideally like priority.
Ground
to-
type, maybe even.
Yeah, something to
I mean, fighting is ×4, but
try to bait him out early so he doesn't get the fallen boost. Honestly,
yeah.
this could have been scary too because King Gambit gets Defiant, so if it got in on the webs, it could have gotten the boost off of that. But another clean
True.
game by...
And it has Sucker Punch, so even that's hard to play around.
Mhm.
You know, it
Yeah.
makes sense because Nick is like, he's the most experienced in the league, I think, because he's played like VGC, like actual tournaments and stuff that
Oh, really?
that I know of. So
Oh. He is really good, and he's really good at playing people that like aren't as experienced, which is unfortunate for them. He just like knows how to take advantage of like mechanics you don't understand until like later in your career.
yeah.
But He's definitely a contender
it
for.
Hurt me that I found him very early.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we've got Nick, who might still be fighting for the first win. Yes, Nick's still fighting for a win. Versus Pat, who's sitting pretty at 5-1 so far. Only lost Diego so far. Hermosa probably gonna die on the first turn, but these other guys look pretty good. Dracovish, do we see something that takes Scarfed? No, I think Dracovish just clicks Vicious Rend, and unless we have a Scarfer here, and probably just wins for the most part, especially if things are weakened.
If we get 0 to hero off on the Paladin, Scarfed maybe could do something. At least resist Vicious Rend.
Yeah, I could get a hit off, but it 4 times resists water, which is gonna be tricky. Maybe try and get like a burn off or something using like defensive Arceus, or you want to paralyze it is what you want to do to slow it down, and that halves the damage of Vicious Rend.
I didn't realize Vicious Rend was based off speed.
Yeah, if it hits first as like base 165 power or something crazy, or maybe base 170, because it's like 85 doubled. So that's like why this guy gets crazy, because it's like multipliers, and in Pokemon multipliers go crazy. So you have Water type, which is Stab 1.5. You have Strong Jaw, which is like 1.5 or 1.3. I can't remember which. So those multiplied, and then you have the double multiplier on the attack damage. And it just spirals out of control. In the rain too, it's nutty. Luckily it's slow, so it has to like run Scarf to be really effective. Alright, getting the Palafin in, going to immediately die to a freeze dry.
That's unfortunate.
Probably flip turned on the first turn, which makes sense. This is Scarfed, definitely. This Palafin's normally faster, unless that like was a bulky Palafin, but I doubt we'd see that set from Nick. Gonna wall this a little bit and take it out, which is nice. I'm surprised he stayed in. Kind of needed that. Marini's in, replacement for the cute goth girl, and yeah, Necrozma's gonna hit big button.
I click nuke.
Yeah, it's a really powerful attack. And then Pat's defensive core, Sylveon, putting in the always putting in the work. Definitely gonna have a Sylveon.
Always
answer.
amazes me how bulky the evolutions are.
Yeah.
Never think they would be, but they truly are.
It's crazy how most of them stay relevant even now. To some degree. They're not at like OU, but like, you know. Just gonna wish pass and survive and stuff. Nice pixelate damage. Granted, Aerodactyl is 0 bulk. Would have loved to see the Terra immediately on turn 1. Yeah, there we go. Can do fair damage with Stone Edge, but it's just gonna be like, unless you have a way to kind of boost yourself up, it's not gonna be enough. This is probably like max defense Sylveon or something. Maybe a crit will help?
I still want to see a Terra normal Aerodactyl using like double edge or something, because of the its ability doesn't get recoil.
Super Scarfed. Solarbear says, just wait for me to draft all evolutions. I'll do it soon. Everybody will be rooting for you if you do. Yeah,
that would be fun. Hey, if you want to change your entire team to do that now and just take it into the playoffs,
yeah, we'll trade with you.
I guess all the evolutions are for
yeah. Kind of a scary situation here. I mean, the Toxic's gonna do it, but Nick may be able to knock a couple guys out before then. Although now you're just gonna get U-turned on and die.
Yeah.
No. Oh my gosh. Pheromosa can't do it and dies immediately. Let's go. Let's go, Pheromosa. Super effective attack. Couldn't do it. Absolute garbage.
Absolute
garbage.
I still think that's the funniest meme.
That's
Just your hatred to Pheromosa. So
it can never get the job done. Like I'm going to the MVP race. Let's go find Pheromosa.
I bet it's at the bottom of the list.
-2. I mean, there's stuff that's below that, but like, and it's like how you use it. But this is like an offensive piece, and it's like, wow. I don't think it's Pat's fault. I think it's Pheromosa's fault. Anyways, thanks for indulging me. Good job, Pat. Good job, Pat.
I'm with you. I don't think I'll ever.
No, it's passing breeze. I swear.
Plays out.
Yep. All right, we've got Diego. Looking forward to your match versus Diego week 10, if I'm correct.
Week 10. Oh yeah, we already got the smack talk talking. I just hope he doesn't do what he does last season.
Yeah.
Or he just doesn't properly prep for my team and I completely sweep him.
Yeah, we don't want to see. We want to see a good match. We got some staples of Chris's team. Some slower guys, some slower bulky guys, and then like a couple like big hitters. I don't like the fact that that Mousehold and Swellow are on this team because they both want Terra desperately to be effective.
Yeah.
But like that's just not going to happen. You probably the problem with Mousehold is like you're just in this like little guessing game where the opponent just brings Rocky Helmet and probably comes out favorably in the situation.
Yeah, or especially if it's Terra Ghost.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
You can see a sucker punch on the Terra Ghost from Bisharp.
Yeah.
And it's just dead.
And it's just curtains. I mean, yeah, Mousehold's pretty frail too, so it's not going to take a lot.
Yeah.
I'd love to see the Zygarde.
You got that one Mousehold sweep, and that's it.
Yeah, a little unfortunate, but Chris does have his trusty Alomomola able to get Ogerpon, Hoopa, and Zygarde in pretty safely. I'd love to see some Dragon Dances from Zygarde. Diego has Psychic types and Dark. Kind of a mix now. We've got Ghost, we've got Dark, we've got Poison. I guess it's just 2 Psychic types. It just feels like more.
I think it's just also like 2 water types, and
yeah.
Dark and Ghost feel so similar together.
Yeah, they're like a gang, like Psychic, Ghost, and Dark. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's watch this game. We've got the classic Aloe lead. Just pivot into something that's more. We're just going straight for Protect. Sure. And I bet Aloe's just gonna flip turn. I think. Oh, Toxic. I mean, I like that Toxic on the switch in. Just happened to miss. Man, Aloe just like protecting. Against what? Now you want to protect. You're gonna get freeze dried or something. Thunderbolt. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And protect, but you don't have leftovers, do you? No. What are you accomplishing? Oh, Toxic. That makes sense. And
yeah.
Now we've instead of flip turning.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate.
But I get it. Like the rest of the teams, like.
Oh, Regenerator. Okay.
I think here's the problem. I think Chris has found Aloe to be like so comfortable and like good at surviving that he'll like instead of like using it as a pivot to get his guys in, he'll like sack his guys to keep Alomomola alive. And it's like that's backwards.
Well, why not flip turn there? I don't know. I just don't know.
Aloe's really good at taking physical. Yeah.
Actually, it kind of hurts to watch.
Yeah, you gotta. And this thing does have the health to make some progress, but it doesn't have the power to. Zygarde needs a turn to like set up to have the attacking stats to be effective. And like Aloe can get you in, but there's still an ice type on the field. Like you gotta You gotta really have some power before you can do that. And somehow he's kept everybody alive. So maybe and we missed another toxic, which is unfortunate. And the psychic noise, definitely a physical variant of the aloe here. Burb dead. Yeah, that's very frail too, but still better than Pheromosa.
I will say the one thing that I'm realizing with Zygarde, after watching it like played in actual like proper not draft league battles,
Yeah.
it's kind of nerfed in our league, because the whole nice thing about Zygarde is
You get health
like
back.
being able to get that health boost while still getting that. Yeah. If you're just coming in already complete, you're just there.
You're just more chunky.
Yeah, you're just more chunky. You don't get that health boost. You don't get that health back. It's like,
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
really,
a third missed toxic. I mean, you don't need that.
that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, but it is unfortunate. We're keeping Hoopa kind of healthy, which I like. As SD, you're gonna get sucker
How's
punched.
Terra? Oh, because it's fairy. Okay.
No? Knockoff.
I was like, why did Faust's arrows not work? I didn't realize it was Terra Fairy.
Yeah. So Crispy, like, holding out, but you got some stuff to deal with. Signal Beam predicting the Hoopa switch in. Love it. It's a good neutral click right now.
Yeah.
There's a Psycho Boost, really trying to kill this Aloe, throw Chris off his game. And that's 4 times effective. Yeah, that thing's dead.
Oh, yeah.
And Psycho Boost gonna knock this out. Not enough special defense.
Dead.
Mouse hold going to... There's the superpower. This is what we like to see from Deoxys. Come in, get it in safely, in a spot where a lot of the game's cleaned up, and just hit moves. Really good placement for Diego. Even now, yeah, extreme speeds. Yeah, everything worked out. That was really good Deoxys execution.
Well done.
Yeah, that was good
It's
stuff.
going to be hard to go against in week 10.
Jackson versus Joe. Jackson really trying to get his footing. Compared to previous seasons. And Joe, I think, struggling with mostly some type things, it feels like. But I think has at least a win. What do we got here? What do you like here? Who's the standout Pokemon for this game?
No, like Ho-Ho is so good, but Rayquaza is so good. Like, between the two, like, as I've said at the start of this league, it always feels like if you don't bring your Uber, you lose. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's ultimately just a battle of Ubers. But it's like, they're so similar, and like, I guess power level, I guess, in a way. Because like Ho-Ho, yes, it gets Regenerator. It's very bulky. It does Ho-Ho thing. Rayquaza is very fast. Hits really hard. It does Rayquaza things. But then you look at the rest of the team. It's like, okay, you got the best hazard setter in the world being
Glamora. Oh, this team hates hazards. My gosh.
yeah,
Like
like
stealth.
a Stealth Rock.
Yeah, Stealth Rock's brutal. Spikes. Toxic Spikes, at least is the Gengar, but you don't want to just switch that in willy-nilly, right? It's kind of frail.
So frail. And it doesn't have Levitate anymore, which is like, I never understood why Pokemon decided to do that, because that was like one of the few things that made Gengar really good.
Yeah. Samurott Ceaseless Edge looks super free here. Just set up those spikes. I don't see removal on the other side, so set up your hazards.
I mean, Bidoof is obviously sweeping.
Yeah, clearly. That's forget about it, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Glamora hazards looks good. I don't know. You set up the
Glamora,
hazards,
that's the name.
and then you switch between Ho-Oh and Bidoof, the god, and you win, I think. Eldio can clean up at the end.
And maybe a shell smash from the poltergeist to,
Yeah.
you know, do things.
Classic
Starting
lead
with the
Bidoof.
Bidoof.
Yep. Immediate rest.
Last Bidoof.
And
No.
there-
What's the not choppled? The sleep thing. The sleep berry.
Chesto. Resto Chesto.
Chest. Yeah, Resto Chesta.
Okay, there's the sash. Hazards are up.
Sash.
They're not coming down. And Ho's taking damage from that, but it's special. No, just heal. Just switch out Nikelodio. Don't put so much damage on your Ho-Oh. You don't need to. Yeah, Ceaseless Edge.
Now,
Yes, great. Excellent.
there it is.
Curse. Go ahead. Curse all you want. Ceaseless Edge is coming.
Yeah. It's just gonna come out.
Yeah, and now you pretty much lose already. Unless Rayquaza can like sweep
So many
here.
hazards.
That's pretty nice. Now you're susceptible to priority, but I don't see priority on the other team. Glim is
Good.
gonna get
I like that. I like that to get the health back on Ho-Oh and stack the Glim.
Yeah,
I think he needed to do that.
for sure. Because now you can probably survive whatever Rayquaza's got. Oh my god.
Never mind. Okay.
Is that
Rayquaza, I
banded?
think we-
No, it's Life Orb. A Secret Sword. That's probably... Is that Scarfed? Or is... No, Rayquaza's a little bit slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Switching to Gengar makes sense because they're the toxic, so none of your mons got toxic there. Shell Smash.
Yeah. And now... Switch out. I guess he's gonna try to Destiny Bond later, but he's just gonna be dead. Gengar.
Maybe.
And you're taking so much damage. So punishing. Crook does resist. What do you got cooked up? Oh.
Yeah, that's so sad.
Thank
You
God you
hate
got
to see it.
Keldeo. Oh, missed the Hydro Pump.
No.
And 1% hits a high. Let's not use
Man.
Hydro Pump, man. Just Scald. And priority Ice Shard? No, Hydro Pump again. Oh boy. Wow.
Wow, 1 HP in a dream.
That's crazy. That is. We
Yeah.
gotta just
That was such a wild match. It's like
it's a
It's
little
one of the-
unhinged.
those matches where you just can't really understand what they're trying to do,
Yeah,
but it somehow worked out.
we gotta click Scald on Keldeo. I know the power's nice, but oof. All right,
The misses, man. That I can't do
Yeah.
it.
Speaking of the misses, this is my wife versus Alex. This is an important match for the division, very much so, because I think at this point they were both up there in like the top like 4. Sierra undefeated. Definitely 2 teams that are tough to prep for. It feels like Sierra's got like so many like oh crap buttons in Mimikyu and Terrapagos that you have to like get through before you can clean up. I like Buzzwole here as like a Iron Treads answer, and a kind of an Ogerpon answer. What do you see here that looks interesting?
Looking at Alex's team and just I don't see Terra Ice Jolteon really doing too much. Buzzwole is what, bug fighting? Right?
Yeah.
Never remember that typing.
Terra Electric, Jolteon, Volt Switch, maybe Scarf. I could just do that the whole game.
Yeah. Just outspeed, Volt Switch.
Click the button.
Definitely pop the Mimikyu. The fact that there's 2 mons here that are Terrapagos and Mimikyu both doing kind of the same thing with the not taking a lot of damage on the first hit.
Yep.
Kind of crazy.
It's a lot to break through.
I don't see. Oh, what is it?
Nozama is interesting.
Cineroar too much to Alex. I don't know what the point of bringing in Incineroar was. Maybe some parting shots.
Well, what wants to take a hit from Incineroar? Like if you get it in, you just click like knockoff, or I mean, you got to play a little guessing game between like Flare Blitz and knockoff, but like it's not the hardest guessing game, I don't think. And you can always U-turn.
Yeah, it's true.
Flash Fire, Hisuian, Typhlosion. Does it get Flash Fire? Blaze and Frisk.
I don't remember.
Yeah, Phil. We're on the last two matches. It's Alex and Sierra's match, and then me and Colio's match. Yeah, let's watch this one play out.
Yeah,
Should be a good one.
Here's the goat. Oh,
Yes.
Intimidate. That makes sense.
Nice technology here to break through the sash that Alex has brought quite a lot.
Yeah.
Big special defense. Nihilego. Yeah, and I guess that's just trying to make like some progress against the Treads. Goes for the Leech Life, I guess predicting a switch out. So pretty bold of Alex to stay in, but it pays off big time. And unfortunately, it goes for another Leech Life on the switch in. Getting that wrong twice in a row is really tough. What a monster, Incineroar. Misses the Focus Blast. A good bring, but...
Focus blast. Oh, that would have mattered.
And predicts the switch into the Water Absorb Mon, so very good there. Buzzwole can take an Ivy Cudgel. 2 Ivy Cudgels, and now Buzzwole is pretty weak.
Yeah, but you get rid of the Ogerpon, which is big.
Yeah, no, scary. Saves it for later. I don't know if it's going to get healed up or outspeed anything without paralysis, so it might just be a sack. Nihilego taking another Volt Switch like a champ. Rocks up again, but you're kind of in the same situation. And now your Buzzwole's weak, so you take a lot of Primarina damage, which is really tough. And back into Buzzwole, who's then going to die. That's unfortunate. Alex not taking the bait immediately and not just rapid spinning is pretty smart.
Rapid spinning on the shell makes sense.
Yeah, especially with the red card.
You're not going to do a lot of damage anyway.
Yeah, Austin said no Ogerpon allows Prim to unleash a bit. Like, yeah, but you're too slow to hit anybody that's left. Rapid spin, building up a lot of stats here. But you're gonna get Prankster T-waved. What can you do to this? The paralysis, I'm sure that hurt. I'm pretty sure I heard her verbally get upset during that paralysis in real life. I would too.
Yeah.
There's Eruption, but the answer's still here in Incineroar. Misses another Focus Blast.
Again!
What a bad move.
Oh my goodness!
What a bad move.
Terrible move. I always hated Focus Blast.
Yeah. Alluring Voice gonna do some damage, but this is a chunky Incineroar. U-turn will take it out. Nihilego. Yeah. Did have a few choice words for the Paras. Yeah, it makes sense. Here's the Mimikyu, gonna set up a little bit against the healthy Treads.
How about speeds? Is it going to do anything?
Big Drain Punch.
A lot of damage.
That definitely should have been a Terra to get out of the fairy, the steel weakness. And gonna do some damage against the Thunderous.
Makes your Terra again.
Kills that. And then 3v1, but another paralysis seals the deal.
Oh man.
Because the Treads is just too fast. And Nihilego can't do anything against it. I helped with prep here a little bit, and I had no idea that Nihilego got Grass Knot, and I think that would have changed things quite a bit.
That would have changed a lot. Dang.
Nihilego doesn't get Earth Power, which is crazy. But yeah, it does get Grass Knot.
Yeah.
Anyways, wild game. Really bad paralysis at bad times against Sierra. But the Focus Blast misses were unfortunate as well. Granted, you chose to click Focus Blast, you know? But, entertaining game for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Alright, last game.
Gotta love those entertaining.
Yeah, gotta love them. Last game of the day, it's me versus Kolya. My whole thing here was like, how do I not die to Kyogre Water Spout? Because my water resists are all like offensive, other than Shaman, who I've been using a little bit more recently. The big thing I realized here is that Amoonguss is purely set up fodder for Magearna with covert or with safety goggles.
I did help Koya prep this a little bit, and something he didn't do, which I really encouraged him to do, and he still didn't do it. He had electric terrain on his Electro.
Okay.
And it would have been so free to electric terrain, switch into the Kyogre and click Thunder. Because now that's a boosted Thunder that once Zapdos is gone, if he gets Zapdos gone first, it hits your entire team very hard. You don't have
maybe Shaman handles both scenarios. It handles Water Spout because this is max HP, max special attack, Assault Vest Shaman. And I think it would have been okay there. The ice coverage was tricky too, but the problem is if you're swapping between moves like that, you don't get Choice Scarf, which Kyogre really likes. Yeah, but I do like the idea of electric terrain, particularly with a low Raichu. That could have the speed could have been really nasty.
I think the idea behind it was to throw you off, because that's not usually something that you would see on a Hisuian Electrode. You wouldn't see an electric terrain being clicked. So it's like that's what we were trying to get Koya to understand against you, and I think a lot of players against need to understand you can't just do normal against you. You expect the normal thing to happen. And you have counters to everything so well. That's what I've seen. It's like, so if you can do something that's unexpected but works, might be enough to throw you off the game to maybe get a win. But even then, it's really hard. You're a good player.
I appreciate that. Yeah, the team drafting worked out really well. Again, I deeply appreciate the fact that you took Landorus Incarnate round 1 and not Landorus Therian, because that just kind of set the whole draft in the right place.
Yeah, I like my Incarnate though. He's been doing pretty good these past couple weeks.
Oh yeah, you've been doing a good job with him. I've been really impressed there. All right, let's watch this bad boy. So no ground types. So I just put Scarf on this, and I said I was gonna pivot the whole game. And then I would just like Chilly Reception at some point, Aurora Veil with Sand Slash. I'm not really afraid of this thing, so I was like, I'll get some chip off on it, and I get a Lucky Poison. And now I'm like, okay, now I gotta get out of here. I'm pretty sure. Yep. So I'll get the Sand Slash in. This guy's, I think, high special defense, so I'm comfortable being in here for a second and get rocks up. And then this is my Kyogre answer. So I know it's not specs because it didn't do over 50%. So I can stay in and go for Seed Flare. And now Water Spout is bad, and I don't know that Kolya understands how Water Spout works. He stays in there.
Yeah.
And then I could just Chilly again, I'm pretty sure. Which is another free Aurora Veil, I think. Maybe knockoff. Yeah, there's Aurora Veil. And then I just figured I'd sack this, but it actually lives, which is really crazy. And it was a bulky one, so it's too slow to live. But then I can bring Greninja and just pivot out when I see this. I think. No? Oh, I weakened it first. Oh, no. I was just going to do that on the Kyogre and kill it. And then there's just nothing. I don't think that can handle this because It avoids spore moves. It's immune to poison and it resists grass. So this is actually a pretty slow process after this.
Yeah, but it's still another Magirna sweep at the end of the day.
Yep. Kolya gets smooched by Magirna. Lipstick all over his face. Poor guy.
Yeah. And I think he doesn't realize that, like, anything to counter Magirna doesn't work through Substitute. And I was watching this battle, and I kept saying, "You have to break the Substitute!" And he just didn't attack you.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about, I think an Earthquake, like an offensive Bronzong would have been pretty powerful here. But the Iron Head's, like, not enough. I think his max defense, max health.
Yeah, if he was Iron Heading from the beginning,
yeah,
and pop the Earthquake, then he can maybe status you or something.
Yeah.
Then it would have been good. That taunt needed happen so much earlier. It's just there was a way to get around your Magirna. I don't think it would have won, but it would have, like, in my mind, for him to kill the Magirna would have been a win in his book.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a win in the battle. You still would have pulled through with your other mons, but
to get the first win against or kill against Magirna would have been iconic.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the healing percentage on Draining Kiss is crazy. I think there's max Spadef Bronzong, which is why it's taken so long to get through. And no special attack investment for me, so. But I got a lot of PP, so I can Draining Kiss all day. And it's just a matter of sitting here and taking it. So, Kolya definitely got a scary team. The Kyogre is, like, particularly frightening. But, excited. I think Kolya will be in the playoffs, which is fun to see. And we'll, maybe we'll even get to face off again. And that'll be fun.
Yeah.
So, that is the matches for this week. Let's take a look at the standings. A couple of spoilers in here, but just me and Noah left undefeated. You're climbing the rankings after a tricky little bit in the middle here.
I had
you had all flying types, yeah.
Really bad players at the beginning. It just, it was when I was still trying to figure out my team.
Yeah.
To go up against three really hard opponents.
For sure.
Did not help me.
Tough schedule for sure. So looks like you are right in the playoff mix, but you'll probably have to stay diligent. You're in the tougher division.
Yeah, I think, but my next matches, they're going to be hard, but not like, I don't fight any like top tiers.
Yeah. So
I think I have Doug, Molly, and Diego. So it's not necessarily. They're still good players, but they're not like.
Yeah. Well, Molly will be important for the division.
Yeah.
And Doug to some degree. Sounds like Austin 2.0 wants a PC in the playoffs, so hopefully we'll see that one.
I'd be down. That would be fun.
Yeah, so
especially since he got rid of his Xerneas, so it's going to be
it's like a new game. Steve, hanging on to a really solid spot.
I don't want to spoil it for next week. I think people are going to enjoy it next week.
Yeah, it'll be a good one. Nick with an incredible differential with a loss, just like mopping people up, and Noah holding on to that first place undefeated. Really good stuff. On my side, some spoilers in there as well, but a little bit of a gap. And I think just at the bottom, we just got like a lot of new players in here, so the division's like a little bit smoother for anybody interested. So we'll see how these spots end up between like Prather, Kolya, and like Joe, Jackson, Sean. But I think this like first 5 are like pretty solidly going to the playoffs, unless something happens with Diego, like a motorcycle accident. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Too soon? I don't know.
That's too soon. Too soon.
Too soon. I'm sorry, Diego. I sincerely hope you don't get in a motorcycle accident. You're fun to watch.
Anyway.
Anyways, MVP race. Agirna's comfortable. We've got Treads. We've got Dracovic.
I think I might have just broken top 10 with Lugia. Maybe it might be 11. I don't know. It should be like
That's
9
still pretty cool.
Till
You're at +2, so if you got 6 kills, you could be up at
I just
8,
got
which
4.
would put you at 10.
I just got 4 kills. I think.
Okay, that'll put you at 6, which is like that could be.
Well, it's 5 plus 4 is 9.
Oh,
Math.
well, I'm talking about differential.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because this is ranked by differential, not kills, right?
No, it should still take me up there, shouldn't it?
So Lugia has a differential of +2. So if you got 4, it's gonna put you at, and you didn't die, it'll put you at 6. So depending, then it's sorted by kills. So if
No, I'm probably like 11.
yeah, that's pretty good.
Maybe. Yeah.
If you got 4, it'll put you at 9. So you'll be at 11, yeah. And obviously other players will do things this week, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see. But that's a big win for me. That this week was a big win for me. So.
Yeah, I'm excited to see your match next week too, because I definitely haven't seen it in real life yet. Yeah, trying to figure out playoff seeding. I don't know how to make this look good on the screen. Maybe I'll honestly just zoom out a little bit. See how that looks. Yeah, we're going crazy. So some exciting potential matchups. Jaden, if you stay where you're at, like you were saying, maybe a matchup against Nick round 1. That would be.
Not looking forward.
That'd be terrifying.
It's pretty.
Chris and Steve. I could only see. I mean, I feel like Steve's important match in this division actually. Steve and Noah played this week, so that could be huge. And then Austin 2.0 and Molly, if things stay the way they are, that could be very exciting.
My ideal opponent actually would be Austin.
Yeah.
I think if I can change my standing to playoffs, I think a rematch against Austin would be a lot of
fun.
Would be a lot of fun.
All depends on the team changes, right? Yeah. Bring it on. That's the spirit I'm talking about. All right. I'm gonna have to go in OBS and modify this. All right. Other side of the bracket. We've got I'm sitting at first right now. Alex and Kolya looking like. That could definitely be an interesting one. Because Alex lost to Kolya effectively in regular season.
Koya? I think the L is silent.
Koya?
Maybe?
That'd be good to know.
Koya. Yeah.
Okay,
Koya.
thank you. Maybe. Please correct me if I'm wrong at some point. Nick doesn't want the scrim machine smoke in the playoffs. Scrim machine smoke. What does that mean? Anyways, but yeah, that should be a good match. I expect Alex to do really well there.
I'm the scrim machine, because that's what I do. I scrim in my prepping.
Oh, it's all the scrims. He was worried about it earlier today. That's funny. Nick's so good. That'd be a fun match to watch. And then we got what looks like Sierra and Chris Prather. I think they've played like quite a few times over the last couple seasons, so I think Sierra would feel comfortable there. Pat versus Diego. That's pretty interesting. Because Diego's at this point in the season the only one who's beaten Pat so far, but is seated lower. So maybe I think the 4th and 5th is like the most interesting spot right now. Cool. What's up, Alex, by the way? Hello, welcome. Sorry, I yawned. Missed your match versus Sierra. Good play there. Sorry about the 2 Focus Blast misses. But that's Focus Blast, ain't it? Alright, Jaden, anything you want to say to the people? Any challenges you want to issue? Shade you want to throw? Or just like nice things you want to say?
I'll say nice things. I always throw shade in the Discord. I'm literally looking forward to the next 3 weeks. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Got a lot of fun matches coming up. So, to some of the newer players, good. That's about it.
Makes sense. My guy. Well, thank you so much for joining. This is great. I'm gonna get ready to hop off here, sign off and stuff. So I'll catch you around. Thanks again.
See you later. Have a good night.
All right. Well, gang, what a great time. This was definitely big. Appleton gonna go 18-0 in the next 3 weeks. I'd love to see it. I would cheer so hard for that situation. Yeah, we're sitting pretty in the division right now. 2 game, well, technically a game buffer, because it means I could lose 1 and it doesn't matter, and then it's up to kill death. I'll still try, but now I've got 3 Mons. I've got 2 Mons that I have to bring to the next couple matches, so that'll be a little predictable. So the buffer's definitely nice. I'm gonna have to find week 7. I'm gonna need to find an opportunity to bring Furfru to one of the 3 matches. Shouldn't be too hard. Furfru's better than I anticipated, but we made some team modifications because I had some bring them to all 3. Maybe I will. Let's adjust the screen here a little bit. It's icky. We do have the Terra type to cook now. All right. So made some changes today. Phil said so. I guess I have to. No, I definitely want to beat Pat. That is like very important for the division. I mean, I've talked about this. I mean, you guys saw the ratings. I put Pat a little bit lower because of who the wins have been against so far and who the losses have been against. Furfru beats Pat. So as probably the first seed, I'm hoping to face Pat in the second round, or Diego. So, quite frankly, to not see Sierra and not see Alex there would be very exciting. So I'm gonna try and beat Pat this coming week in hopes of playing him or Diego first round of the playoffs for me. Assuming I don't get knocked out of the first spot, which can happen. But we scooped up, so we got rid of Alolan Sandslash, we got rid of Houndoom. The big thing, hey, I don't want the chance of losing that early. You know what I mean? I don't know if you remember, but you won in the championship against me last year, and I would like to make it as far as I can in the playoffs. So yeah, and then of course, I don't want to have to face my wife in the playoffs, but we end up in the same division every single time, so gotta do what we gotta do. 4 games total, all 4 have been 1-0s. Yeah, they're always crazy. They're good, but yeah, no, they're always good. They're always heart slapping, wild, really difficult games that are fun to prep for, but they do stress me out a lot. So, but yeah, Houndoom was just like the typing was okay, and it did like everything okay, but like I wanna win. So I was like, okay, what do I want to enhance? And I'm like, well, if I could increase my hazard game, with a spin blocker, that would be really effective. Right now I have to Terra Furfru into ghost type like turn 1 and then like come in on a spinner. With Sableye, I can spin block. I have some priority to help with my speed issue, and easier access to burn, which I really didn't have before, but I got a lot of use out of last season. And then so Sandslash I thought was a bit overvalued in price, and that's where I figured I'd get the points from. If you look on like standard Scarlet Violet Nat Dex boards, like so Sandslash is at like 2 points, maybe 3, even Nat Dex Uber. So I was like, okay, I could probably get something better for the value. I kind of want something with the Ice Stab, maybe something that synergizes with Chilly Reception, just because I can squeeze extra value out of there. And I'm like, I went through a lot of options. I like that Sandslash offered like spinning, knockoff, and like hazards itself, but I was kind of like, well, for rocks, Lando doesn't have that many moves you want to bring, right? You're gonna bring stealth rocks every week for the most part, and I have people that can spike. And I was like, why don't I just grab like a stat monster like Articuno? Articuno needs Terra. Articuno just needs Terra. That's the thing. Has freeze dry, which is huge against some of the Pokemon I might be facing later. Let me get this into view again. Look at these stats for a 4-pointer. U-turn, freeze dry, roost, better phasing, so I didn't have a lot of phasing. Another ground immunity. Big special defense. I think the best special defense stat on my team. No usable ability, which the birds need. I don't know about that. It has stats. That's pretty good. It's stats, and with Terra, you can get coverage for like offensive coverage, so you're always threatening. Slow pivots, healing. I think it'll work out. I think it'll work out just fine. So, spoilers, I'm bringing it the next 3 weeks because I have to. Pressure into recover suckers is good. Yeah, that's true. But no, I mean, definitely like flame body and static are like really good for sure. Just commit. I did commit. I've fully committed. Well, technically not, because it didn't get the thumbs up yet. But if Alex gives if it gives the thumbs up from one of the admins, then I think it's pretty much locked in. But I'm pretty happy with this. I don't know. Alolan Sandslash felt like it could do like one thing or the other and then like die. It's happening, just haven't had time to update. You've had a lot going on. I appreciate all that you do, Alex. Also, this has Aurora Veil, so I still get screen support, which is also something I get with Sableye. So that feels pretty good. So I threw Terra Water and Terra Dragon on there, I believe. Water is like nearly perfect offensive coverage with freeze dry, and Dragon helps to watch out for Brick Break. Yeah, so there might be some crazy nuts out there bringing Brick Break for no reason. And Terra Dragon just handles like electric and fire type moves, like a lot of like what Articuno's weak to. Sableye dies from being sneezed on. So here's the thing about Sableye. Yes, it doesn't like take a lot of damage, but it has like, you're never investing in speed, you're never investing in attack. You see, so you're max bulk all the time. And what I learned from playing Volbeat in Smogon League is that you don't need stats necessarily if you have Prankster Recover, because like if I bring in like a bulky Mon on like another like attacker, like normally I kind of like, if they're slower, they got to get hit and then they got to get hit again before they can do something. So they have to like have so much of a margin of defense that's like above what a normal Pokemon would have to have. Sableye has 1 weakness, 3 immunities, 1 resistance, and you get hit once, and then you heal, you recover, or you encore, or you do something. Like, you can get it in and you can have an impact. So I thought it'd be a good idea, and I think it is a good idea. It's also a dark type, so it helps against other prankster Pokemon. That's always nice to have. I get more knockoff still. It's a gimmick. A gimmick. Sableye is real. Sableye is super real. Good coverage. I didn't do Terra because I think the type's good enough on its own. But it has Nightshade and stuff, so it can always do damage. Priority weather setting in an emergency. Gimmicks are good if you know how to use them, yeah. Trick. I haven't done any tricking yet this season, but keep an eye out. Foul play is good against Ubers. Anyways, so that's where we're at. Having a great time. We're going to try and beat Pat next week. We'll see what we can do. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm your spooky host. And thanks, Jaden, for joining on the stream. Hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to go hang out with my wife. So goodbye.